We're going to turn now to Puerto Vallarta, where Martin McGrenere is on the rooftop of his condo. Martin, good morning to you.
Good morning, David.
I imagine.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. You're warmer than I am, but it has been quite the 24 hours. Tell me, from the rooftop there, where was there smoke and everything you saw yesterday?
Well, behind me is the main highway that comes in from Guadalajara, and along that it would be to your, I guess, this way, your left,
Yeah.
my left, your right. They bombed cars to block the highway, bombed buses to just to the south of us in Old Town. That's where they really shook the city. They were trying to blow up a few Pemex gas bars. The Highway 2 that leads out of the city, a friend of ours lives right on it, and they blew up a bus and 4 different vehicles right in front of his condo, trying to blow up the gas bar. They lit a actual tanker that was dropping cars or gas off at the gas bar. They threw a bomb on it. Thank God it didn't go off. In our area, it was a little less disruptive. We're right in the middle of Versailles, so the main highways are all around us. So we had a vantage point of a lot of different areas. They firebombed the vehicles at Costco. They lit a couple of the transport trailers on fire, burnt them down. We've seen drone footage from one of our neighbors this morning that they've gone over and looked that way. This street that you're seeing down here, I don't know if you can see that. This is Vienna.
Yeah.
This street normally, this is normally the main thoroughfare for Versailles. There's nonstop traffic on here. You're not seeing very little traffic. We had motorcycles coming through here yesterday that were Cartel. That's how they were getting around and avoiding the blockades that they made themselves. And they were basically, a friend of ours was on a bus, or his girlfriend was on a bus out in Old Town, and they basically pointed the guns at the bus, stopped the bus, got on the bus and said, "Get off this bus, we're blowing it up in 30 seconds. So she was pretty shaken with that. Our friend was reporting that to us. So we're getting reports all over, but overnight things have been quiet. There's no more smoke. No more fires. I think it was about between 4 and 5, the Army helicopters started circling, and the Army started rolling in. We could see them going past us behind here because the base is just this way. So they got into Old Town overnight. They've been removing vehicles. The air just smells like burnt plastic and rubber. So it's a pretty toxic smell.
Martin, I want to ask you, because you've been going to Puerto Vallarta for 25 years, and you spend a fair bit of time there.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
We've never seen anything like this.
Yeah. Does what happened yesterday change your mind about being there?
At this point, I would say no. I think that the Mexican people are resilient people, and I think with the government's assistance, they'll get everything calmed down again. I mean, we've always all known that the cartel is here. They've just been quiet, and they're running their businesses, and they do their thing, we do our thing, and everybody kind of lives cohesively together. But this has shocked a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask if you've reached out for consular assistance the Canadian government has been offering?
I'm registered with the consulate. I always do when I travel. So I have received 2 different emails from them. The first one was notifying me that they acknowledged that they had in the system that I was here, and they wanted me to confirm that with them. And then I got another notice from them basically stating what I already knew, that it was shelter in place, that sort of thing.
Martin, one question for you, because I know a lot of people had limited food supplies, and going out on the streets was either too dangerous or just taking a risk. Do you have enough food to get through the day, for instance?
I have nothing in my condo. The food that was here, it was old, so it was thrown out. But the people in the building are very generous, and I have friends here from back home that are staying, and they've been feeding me for for the last little bit. But there's been nowhere to shop anyway. Even if you were to go out, everything's closed. The OXXOs were all shut down. The cartel was firebombing them in Old Town. Down the street here, we have a Guadalajara Pharmacia that they tried to set on fire, but they just bombed a few cars in front of it and beside it. In Old Town, they did level the Guadalajara Pharmacia, the large one in the city. So it's burnt to the ground.
Martin,
So
yeah. It is quite the tale of an incredible and very dangerous day. Martin McGrenere, thank you very much, and be well.
thank you, David. Take care.